The concept of cost volume profit analysis or break-even point analysis. The concept. Good day, viewers. Welcome to Web Educate, the YouTube channel that presents accounting courses. Today we are covering the concept of cost volume profit analysis, or otherwise known as break-even point analysis. In case you are new to this channel and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe by pressing the red button to enable the YouTube to notify you whenever more of this is produced in the future, and also to help us to have a wider coverage, to cover more and more people all over the world. When more of this is produced in the future, press the red button, and thank you for doing so. Today we are covering the concept of cost volume profit analysis, or otherwise known as break-even point analysis. What is break-even point analysis? What is break-even point analysis? Break-even point analysis in economics, business, and cost accounting refers to the point in which total cost and total revenue are equal. Break-even point analysis. Break-even point analysis in business and cost accounting, in business and cost accounting refers to the point in which total cost and total revenue are equal. Refers to the point in which total revenue and cost are equal. Break-even point analysis is used to determine the number of units break-even point analysis is used to determine the number of units or dollars, used to determine the number of units or dollars needed to cover total cost, needed to cover total costs, that is fees and the variable costs. Break-even point analysis in business and cost accounting refers to the point in which total revenue and costs are equal. Break-even point analysis is used to determine the number of units or dollars needed. Number of units or dollars needed to cover total costs. And the costs are fixed and variable costs. The costs are fixed and variable costs. Another concept of break-even point analysis or cost volume profit analysis. I want to rub this off. Cost volume profit analysis, sometimes called break-even analysis. It's an application of marginal costing. Break-even point analysis is an application of marginal costing. Break-even point, study relationship, break-even point analysis, studies the relationship. Study the relationships between cost, volume, and profit. It serves as a useful guide for short-term planning. Break-even point analysis serves as a useful guide for short-term planning and decision making. Another concept of marginal costing is a margin of safety. Margin of safety. Break-even point analysis is an application of marginal costing. Break-even point analysis studies the relationship between cost, volume, and profit. Break-even point analysis serves as a useful guide for short-term planning and decision making. I want to rub this off to write about margin of safety. Margin of safety is a concept under break-even point analysis or cost volume profit analysis. Margin of safety. What is margin of safety? Margin of safety is the ratio that measures the amount of sales that exceed the break-even point. In other words, it is the revenue earned after the company pays all of its fees and variable costs associated with the producing the goods or services. Margin of safety is the ratio. This is the ratio This is the ratio that measures. This is the ratio that measures. This is the ratio that measures the amount of cells that exist, that measure the amount of cells that exceeds the break-even point, that exceeds the break-even point. Margin of safety, in other words, is the revenue earned after the company margin of safety in other words, margin of safety in other words is the revenue earned, in other words, is the revenue earned after the company pay all, and after a company pay all of its fees, after a company pays all of its fees and variable costs. Margin of safety, this is the ratio that measures the amount of sales that exceeds the break-even point. Margin of safety, in other words, is the revenue earned after a company pays all of its fees and variable costs. Now we go to the assumption underlying break-even point analysis. Assumption of break-even point analysis. Assumption of break-even point analysis. Assumption underlying break-even point analysis or cost volume profit analysis. The assumption of break-even point analysis. A. All costs can be resolved into fees and variable costs. That is, all costs are fees and variable costs. All costs are fees and variable costs. Fixed costs will remain constant. Fees costs remain constant, while variable costs varies in accordance to the level of activities. See, there is no uncertainty. There is no uncertainty. That is, everything is known. The only factor affecting cost, the only factor affecting cost and the revenue is the level of volume, is the level of activities. E, there are no stock level change. There are no stock level change. There are no stock level change, or the stock are valued at marginal cost only, or that stock are valued at marginal cost only. F, technology, production methods, and efficiency remain unchanged, and efficiency remain unchanged. And these are some of the concepts of break-even point analysis. Another word for it is cost volume profit analysis. So these are some concepts under it that you need to know: the definitions, the assumptions, the margin of safety. In the next video, we are going to cover the formula. So once again, if you are new to this channel and you have not covered the channel, please do subscribe to it by pressing the red button, so that whenever more of this is produced in the future, you will be able to notify you. Thank you, and God bless you.